Hey, boat doctor again. 2021 20-foot fishrite. Nice boat. We're on the kicker motor now. I'm down to 2.9, 2.17. We're going with the current. I could probably get it down to 2, so this is perfect for salmon fishing. This would work great. Then top speed, we'll crank her up. And it should do between 5 and 7. We're going with the current, which is probably a mile an hour. We're at 6.78, so I said 7 top. That's with the current, so knocking 1 off, so at about 6 miles an hour. Okay, so that works good. Now what I'm going to do here, sometimes like if you want to run that bow mount, you can sit and leave this running, but just let it idle. And that way it would keep it in a straight line where you deploy that up there. If the water's really not doing that much, so we're going to stop it. Put this in neutral, and you should put it neutral before you do that. Tilt the handle up, trim it. It's got a nice big ship there. He's loading up. See, they're loading from the ass end first. They're loading up with chips. No, they're doing the third bay. So they're trying to get the boat level now. So then you unzip this. And if these zippers and snaps start getting a little tougher, spray them down once in a while with that corrosion X. So then I get up here, you're plugged into your battery charger, or the power supply there, and your battery charger is there as well with the cord. Now you can test the battery. You're almost full charged on that. Just make sure this is off. Now I like the manual. It self-deploys nice. Okay, don't get me wrong. So you don't have to get out in front, but you still have to turn this on. So I guess what's the difference unless you turn it on when you're at the dock. But they have a lot of issues with those, so these are just a lot easier. You can just go like that, and actually if you're pretty sturdy on your feet, you can just go like this and drop it. So these ain't like the old ones were really hard, and that goes down nice and easy. And this is spinning, it will drop once I start using it. I'm going to tighten that up just a little bit. Then you get in here. Then you get your wireless remote. So this is kind of set up really nice. I had to have my beer this morning. Whoops, did I say that? No, hey, disregard that if this is on YouTube. This is not beer. No, this is vanilla cream, Henry Weinhardt's. And then this is root beer. Root beer. Henry's make an excellent product. They make a creamsicle if you like that sweet stuff. But I've been doing this, going right by the state sheriff's out here in the water, drinking it, and I was always wondering, man, it's amazing I haven't got pulled over. And I was just talking about it the night before. The next day I was driving my brother-in-law's Corvette, and I stopped to get a couple, came out of the store. Pretty soon here comes the police getting out. You know why I stopped you? And I said, nope. He says, well, I had reports you're drinking beer and driving. And I said, I turned the label, and he says, oh, disregard dispatch. That's just a little tidbit. Anyway, to turn on, you get this check mark, just hit it, and all these little sentences come up, and it says okay. Push that button. Now nothing's up there, right? Go ahead and hit the what? Oh, lock. So see that lock right there? You got to push up on it till that disappears. Then push your motor not found. Oh, ha 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 ha. Hey, this is good. This is good. This happened. So you got your lock. That's one way, and it says no power. You got to push that on right there. See, now you should be able to hit this. See how this comes on? So that's kind of cool that happened. Now this plus speeds it up. See how that's spinning? And your speed's right there, what it's set for right here, and this is what you're going to be going. Now these left and right here, I'm going to crank that, see what we can get. It should go up to about 9. Yep, 9.5. Ooh, 10. That's it. 10's max. Steer it over. And there we go. Now if I want to go in a straight line, I just hit the N for navigate. And then it says it's on autopilot, which it is. And that thing will go down all the way. It hasn't yet, which amazes me. So I'm going to hit this, and that will stop the motor, right? So I'm gonna get that down real quick. There. See how it's popped all the way down? And then it was still on navigate, so kick that off. Start my blade up again. Now say I wanted to keep this thing at 8 miles an hour. I get down here where that says 8, then I'm gonna hit this cruise control button right here. And then you're gonna see these numbers pop up. So that's gonna keep it at that speed right there. So that's 3.2. So I gotta set, yeah. Target's 3.2, I'm at 3.4, so about 0.2 off. So see how this is just taking me just fine? Now if I want to keep that in navigation mode, like where I'm headed right now, just hit the end, you're gonna navigate. And it's gonna tell me my bearing, and it's all gonna, my speed's right on basically. So I can just leave it right here, and it's gonna take me just dead ahead, point to them pylons right there. And then I get back in here, I screw around and get a floaty, a good heavy floaty for this. Not saying you can get a case for these too. That you can put them in like a waterproof case that floats. That would probably be the best thing, because you can multi-purpose it for your phone in this. I got one in the truck. That way if it drops, it's gonna float, plus it's not gonna ruin it. And then you can still run the buttons through it. So that's a good idea. So now that I'm cruising here, like say I wanna sit and get off of that, just hit that off. Undo my speed control, everything's normal. Bump it up to 10. Just cruising right along. So all in all, he's got a nice, you know, we got bait. This is gonna be another good year, I think, here. And the water temp's starting to drop already. It's 50. Last year, man, it was like 70 up here, no kidding. So I'm starting to see bait early. There's a big bait ball right there. I seen it on the A-scope. There's another one right there. This is a real hot spot come September. I normally would go over there and then cut by just inside just a little. They hold up before they turn. They go in there and then they come back. So this area is really hot. So now that I'm cruising like this, now say I want to steer it, I just go ahead and steer it. Then I bring it back. Now say I want to stop, like say right here. I can't. All I have to do is hit the spot lock. And you'll see we're doing 3.2 miles an hour. Of course, the current's going out about a mile. So all in all, I think we just had the buddy bearings. Let's see what I had on here. Fishrite, Suzukie 99, repack bearings. Take a peek at that. Starter battery was dead, which it is, but now the alternator end battery's holding up. The cover for the trim, which I mentioned. I set up the GPS the right way. The torque fin is turned to the right as far as I would turn it, so I told you how to trim it to compensate for that, to keep it steering straight. And the horn was working, but right now it quit. They may spray the connection. It could be the spader that goes in there, or it could just be a bad horn. They just, you know, they're sitting out in the weather. It doesn't take long. So now I'm sitting at 0 miles an hour right now. So I'm on spot lock on this right here. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it's on there. And if you can see over there, we're not moving. We're holding our course. So then if you want it off, you just hit that off. Now we're on manual, hit your, so there it goes there. Now it's gonna spin. You're gonna, whoop. So I'm gonna spin it around. Yeah, we're gonna get it the right way, get that cord undone. There you go. Then we'll get spun around here. See, I don't like to get that cord kept being wrapped around. Then just go like that. And there you go. And if I say I want to navigate, that thing's gonna try to keep me on this course now. You can see your heading line here. You can get your course reading up on here too. So I'm gonna bring this over right here. Get where I'm going straight. There you go, and then hit navigate. Now it's just gonna take me to those pylons. So you can't get much better than that. Just get yourself a couple of vanilla cream. You wanna drink that first, just like boats. You gotta know how to work this stuff. So the vanilla cream, you get a hankering for this stuff. So you drink that first, then you go to the root beer, because if you go the other way, then it ruins the taste of the root beer. So there you go. I'm a connoisseur of fine root beer. Okay, so now that we got this all figured out, I'm gonna go ahead and get up here. Then I'm gonna, you don't have to do this, but I'm gonna slow the speed down to about maybe 3. Right here, undo the navigation, hit the power key, that shuts that off. Then you hold this, and it says shutting down. Take your finger off, that's it. Now here's where this is nice too. You just go up here, you make sure you kill the power off, and then here you can just get here, but you take your foot here and just put down, so whatever you're stronger, seeing that you can do it with just 3 fingers, which is nice. Lock it, make sure it clicks, turn that, put your ram saver there, you're good to go. All right, this is your boat doctor. I'm heading back to grab another boat. I'm out of here.